Howdy folks, windy today, pretty late, 4:30 p.m. I don't have high expectation of catching anything. I haven't fished this lake in, I don't know, over a month, maybe 6 weeks. Because of this, look how low. I don't know if this lake, maybe the dam is leaking. Why is the water so low? We had hurricanes and everything. Everybody else got flooded. This lake never filled up. And what's worse is last time I came here, it was already very low. The rear wheels of the trailer and the boat, the ramp ends up right around over here. And the wheels of the trailer fall off the ramp. Then when you try to pull back the trailer, they get stuck on the edge of the concrete. I don't know why they didn't figure to make something smoother over there. I don't know. It's very easy to be smart and criticize. But it's risky when the water is low. And I'm not coming here this weekend. Even though it will rain tonight, but how much can it rain? If it rains 2 inches, that's a lot, but look, is 2 inches gonna lift this lake? No, it's not. So I thought, Victor, let's go check the lake first before we go there, waste our day and get stuck there. So I'm not coming fishing this weekend unless there is an absolute flood tonight, which it will rain. Beautiful structure here, just the water too low. The water too low. And it's too shallow. That over there should be full of fish, but it's like 1.5 foot now. Can I find some open water crappie here? Sometimes there is open water crappie. Oh, that was a bite. Wait, I looked back to see where the ring was. The ring from the water, from the lure hitting the water. To remember to cast there again. That was a good bite. We're gonna have to be lifting, even if I catch something. I'm gonna have to be lifting it with a 2.3 pound ester line that is 3 years old now. I made a video last year with it when it was already 2 years old. Now it's 3 years old. I'm getting the distance. Huh? And there was another tap. Fish? Yeah, fish. Hey! Folkio! First fish. Can I lift this from one hand? It's pulling. From the other hand, it's running. We caught a fish, folks. We're gonna have a video now. Let's see what this is before we decide what to do with it. No, don't go there now. Oh my goodness, folks. Oh! Nice crappie, folks. Nice crappie. Still okay. I was very careful because this line is 3 years old. I'm using old jigs. I don't even use these jigs anymore. Well, let me make you people straight here. I'm using kind of disfavored jigs and disfavored lures, rods, line. Why, when I have so many nice rods and reels, do I fish with this? There's a very simple reason, folks. When I fish from the bank, I snag a lot. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I will snag even with, because I fish very close to the bottom. There you go. I was just saying I snag a lot. What is there? What is there? That's what I was just saying that. I snag a lot. It can be completely smooth bottom. I will still go and snag. And okay, I just put brand new line on the Vanford. Brand new 2.1. Do I want to bring it here and lose 20 feet of line right away? No. I'm only going to fish that spool off the boat where I can see with live scope there is no snags in front of me. Or even if there is snags, I can go with the boat on the other side and kind of wiggle it out a little bit. I don't know, I brought leader too, but should I tie a leader? Okay, I'll tie a leader. But my point was just a little bit of leader, because without a leader, folks, it will be very difficult to... This line is brittle, it's very brittle. A leader will soften the impact a little bit. Stop telling me that your drag is soft. My drag is soft too. Drag does not give you elasticity. Also, when it's too soft, you cannot set the hook. But anyway, I will fish, just to give you an example of what I do, I will fish my brand new spool of line only from the boat. I'm gonna do 5. Only from the boat the first year. Okay, maybe year and a half. However I feel. When I lose line, or I decide to, usually I lose 2-3 bass in a row and the line starts to feel too brittle, I will take it off. But in some cases, if it's brittle but I still have a lot of line, I don't throw it on the garbage. I will put it on some old Legalis or Chinese reel that I use only for bank fishing. And I will fish it another year, like in this case, another 2 years. Because here I don't care if I lose line, because I mean it's old line anyway. Let me see if I got some line clippers here, but with my phone and keys and everything, it's kind of difficult. Usually I would never cast there again, but that was a big crappie that I caught. Maybe I should have horsed this crappie out just a little bit. Now even if I break again, and this is again some weird jigs that they're all different. They have fallen out of favor. Which one to do? Let's do the same one. Let's do the same one for now. I do have a few Charlie Brewers that should also be pretty good. So we do have some jig options, but it's windy. So I'm putting this one just because it's on a little heavier jig head, and I can cast and feel something in the wind. To be honest, I'm not aware of brush that way, where I just broke off. There is brush right in front of me, but I got stuck over there. You know, it takes very little to grab some little piece of mud sticking on the ground to break off a 3-year-old ester line. I will tie 5 coils on the uni knot and tighten it down, but don't cinch it up all the way to test it. Just make it tight and cut it. That's it. I don't have the teeth to cut line that is so thin. My teeth can cut a rope, but not such a thin line. Yeah, this is some old, I don't know, what is this? Some Chinese rod I bought from AliExpress. I don't buy stuff from AliExpress anymore. Every now and then one of them will be kind of not too bad. Most of them are with solid tip. This is the only one I kept because it has tubular tip. Can't stand their solid tip ones. The thing is, by the time you buy one of them that is good, and you tell your friend, yeah, I bought this one, it was only $25, and look, it's not bad. But you bought 7 of them, didn't you? You admit it. You bought 7 of them, you spent $150, and after spending $150, you bought one of them that worked. And now you're telling me that you found one that's good. The same thing is with everything else. I quit buying their little soft lures, same thing. I found one that worked. Hey, this one kind of works. But how many did I buy that did not work? How many? And these people on YouTube that are doing recommendations, they all make money from the Chinese sellers. They all make money from these Chinese sellers. Be very careful who you trust, because that's another fish, and it feels good again. Let me remember where I caught him. All right, let's I know some of them. Another crappie, man, off the bank here. I cannot lift this crappie, folks. Should I walk it out all the way? No, this one is smaller. The other one was 11 or 12 incher. It was a slab. Oh, somebody just purchased something. If you bought something on Thursday evening, thank you for your purchase. Yeah, I'm gonna walk it off because of the brittle line, and because I don't have any more of this specific jig head that's kind of heavy. The rest of the jig head, I have a bunch of 1 grams, but we're not gonna cast very far with 1 gram. Let's be honest. Crappie just from the bank. Okay now. Okay now. Hey. Hey. We'll take that. He has good colors. Interesting. Hook set at the bottom lip. What the hell? How did you get it in the bottom lip, brother? Hey, that's not a small crappie, folks. That's not a small crappie. Come on, brother. Show me a little bit of tail. But okay, let's see if there is some more over here. Yeah. I do keep Chinese stuff, cheap stuff, old line, old jigs, some lures, some jig head I didn't like them. Even Japanese jig head sometimes have very weird shape of hook, shape of head. Come on. Tell me if I'm lying. Sometimes the shape is very weird. It's just, oh, another fish. Oh, this one is small bluegill. Sometimes the shape of these Japanese, you cannot sell a jig head with classical shape anymore, because you need to stand out. Otherwise they're gonna buy the normal names. Fish number 2 from the bank. So these new companies, to stand out, they will make something to raise eyebrows. And they make these weird shapes, and I buy them anyway because I make jig heads. That was a tap. That was another tap. I make jig heads and I want to know what's out there. I want to know the quality of the hooks, the quality of the heads, even the packaging. I buy all kinds of stuff, even if I can tell from the picture that I don't believe in it. But if I don't like it, I'm not gonna fish. Not with my prime time anyway. I'm gonna try to lift this, folks, against my good judgment. No, folks, that's too heavy. That fish is 10 inches. Oh my God, that's gonna be a long walk, folks. That's gonna be a long walk, but I don't wanna lose my jig head, not even the line. Don't even care about the line. Hold on, I'll cut the video to save you the walk. Fish number 2, folks. Fish number 2 from the Banco. Hey, look at these beautiful gloves. Go get you some beautiful gloves, folks. You wanna look stylish on the lake? Look at this. Elegancia. All right. By the way, I put my clips even on these jigs that I don't like. I still put my clips on them, even on swim baits now. I used to not care about swim baits, and I don't care. Oh no, I thought I snagged, but no, it's another fish. It's another fish. That's crazy. I don't know if I would have caught 3 crappie if I came with the boat today. It is another crappie. I don't know what to do. Alright, I'm gonna cut the video and walk it off. But I can walk these off so easy. The first one I couldn't control. Okay, another little crapperoo. Interesting, nice colors. Nice colors. Still, soon they're gonna lose the color. I hate them when they're pale in the winter. It's making me depressed. By the way, these fish are not that far. I can cast there with the 1 gram with a trout magnet too and twitch them. If I do get this swim bait snagged. There's another one, folks. Man, they're very close. They're very close, man. This one is kind of a little bit head shaky. By the way, this is the old Legalis. It has a spool from Daiwa Freems if you're trying to recognize the reel. I know it says Freems. Oh, that's a bigger one again. That's a bigger, no, it's not that bigger. Okay, I'm gonna walk it off, but yeah, the spool is Freems, the handle is from, I don't know, I do swap. I have so many spools and handles and line rollers. So my reels sometimes look like Frankenstein, but the body of the reel is the first Legalis, 2017. I bought 4 or 5 of those. I sold a couple, but I still keep a couple just so I have kind of a frame of reference. How the old reels still feel today. And this one still feels amazing. Which is why, by the way, I still, you saw me review I showed you in my latest video the Stradic CI4 Plus. That's a bigger crappie. That's a bigger crappie. How did you get here? The Stradic CI4 Plus does not feel as nice as any of my Vanfords. All of my Vanfords feel better than the Stradic CI4 Plus. But I haven't sold the Stradic CI4 Plus. If I wanted to sell it, I could sell it, I promise you. People have asked me, do you have any ultralight reels for sale? I could sell it very easy. At a decent price too, I'm sure, because people know my reels are in top shape. But I want to keep it. I want to one day to show, like 10 years from now, this is where we came from, you know, the Vanford evolution from here to here to here. That's why I'm keeping these reels, and that's why I'm keeping this reel. I do feel the rotor a little bit heavier than my Vanfords and Luvias and Pressos and all of those. But in terms of smoothness, let me tell you again, this Legalis in my hand from 2017 is just as smooth as the brand new Vanford in terms of only smoothness, not in terms of everything else. It does feel clunkier, heavier, clunkier. Just, I can feel the rotor today. I'm so obsessed with these things and so sensitive to these things that I can feel that I'm turning a heavier rotor, and there is some clunkiness and out of balanceness. When the rotor is spinning, it's like everything is moving. When you fish the Vanford, everything is more optimized and balanced, and nothing is shaking and wobbly. I'm not saying that this reel compares to the new Vanford in terms of finesse, but just smoothness of the gears. Oh my gosh, in 2017 Daiwa in their cheapest reels already had gears with such good contact that 7 years later these gears are still hard to beat, just the gears alone. I'm wondering if this lure is, because it's transparent, It's too difficult to see now. Let me twitch it a little bit. Tapper. Tapper, second tapper. Where did I cast? Third tapper. This fish, what happened here? Let go. Oh my goodness. I got snagged on. Oh, it started raining. Are you kidding me? I just found my fish. Oh folks, it's raining pretty good. I'm getting my bag and we're getting out of here. I'm not gonna get soaked in the rain. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Woo! Folks, let me record the outro right now. Thank you very much for watching this one. I'll see from home how much it rained. If it rained just a little bit, I'm not gonna come to this lake, but if it rained a lot, so my boat would be safe on the ramp, maybe I'll come again this weekend. But thank you for watching this one. It was not a bad outing, to tell you the truth. I don't know, 4 or 5 crappie. I'll take that. I'll take that. With my old trusted Legalis, who was my first ultralight love. That was my first ultralight love, folks. Before that I was using 2500 size reels. Yep, thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.